Hi, my name is Joe. I'm a fat black belt. And man, today's been a long one. Let's talk about, let's recap food stuff starting yesterday because I think yesterday you guys only got like the breakfast situation. Took the kids to Chewy's for dinner, so I had chicken and veggies. Also chips. Like, we were there for quite a while the kids tried to figure out what to eat, so I probably ate more chips than I should have. Um, I had I had a Halo Top, like a pint of Halo Top late last night. Honestly, I felt stuffed when I went to bed. I don't think I was, but I felt stuffed. I went to Starbucks this morning after the drop off, and I got two of those, the egg white and turkey bacon sandwiches. Those things are like 230 calories or something a piece, so like that's a pretty reasonable 500 calorie breakfast. Good idea. And like if you are on fewer calories, just eat one. Like that's a lot of food. Not for me, but maybe for you. Um, for lunch, I had this chicken stock that I'd been working on for quite a while that was just sitting in the fridge waiting for me, and some old rotisserie chicken meat that I had sort of thrown in the toaster oven to like shrink and dehydrate a little because I thought it would be really good in the stock. So basically, I just warmed up the stock, I threw that in, I shredded some carrots and threw that in there, and I tossed in some high protein pasta and made myself like a chicken soup for lunch, and it was real good. And then dinner was very late. I took my son to Raising Cane's, and I just got a Caniac combo, you guys. Like I didn't eat all the fries, but I had about half of them and six chicken tenders, and that's a lot of protein. It's a lot of breading as well. Uh, yeah, it's actually not that much breading, but whatever. My point is, it's not like health food. But the rest of the day was pretty good, so I didn't stress about it. It was late, and I just didn't want to complicate food because it was already after a lot of training. So how about that? I've been trying to get in for a sword class this week because tomorrow during my regular class time I'm going to be occupied, and Wednesday during my other normal class time I was going to be occupied. My wife was out catching a movie, and so I was sort of solo with the kidkins, and so I couldn't train then. Um, so yeah, it was just a rough week for getting any training in. And so I was like, well, I'm going to do it Thursday. So I went in tonight. I took my son to his first big kid Taekwondo class. Usually he goes to like either the 4:30 class, which is like, it's a mixed belt class, but it's small. There's a lot more kids there because it's earlier in the day. I don't mean kids like, 6-year-olds. I mean kids like 12-year-olds, 13, something like that. Mostly older than him, but still kids. And hello, kitten. And And then sometimes he goes to the 5:30 class. Now the 5:30 class is like white belts, yellow belts, children. It's just for beginners. It's mostly just for kids who haven't gotten their first couple of tests in yet. But he loves it. It's very comforting for him. And even though he's a green belt, every once in a while I take him to that one. But tonight he went to the grown-up class, and my instructor had a lot of Benadryl because she was out cutting bamboo. So it was a loopy class, and it was really fun for him, and it was good. It was good. Um, and then after that, I did sword. So I did back-to-back sword and taekwondo, an hour and an hour. And I got to tell you, sword is usually my first class of the day. And y'all, my stances were bad. Like hey cat, excuse me. Now that we've been rudely interrupted, my stances were bad. They were shaky. I was having trouble getting my right foot out. We did like a stance focus at the beginning, and I was rough. I'm like, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm not usually like this. So it was, don't embarrass me in front of the black belts. It was a fun class, though. There weren't too many of us, and I got to work on a lot of fundamentals. And there is something, I think, appealing about working on your fundamentals when you are wrecked, when you're exhausted, right? I've trained with a lot of people who will be like, all right, let's do the hard stuff, let's do the exhausting stuff, and now that we're done, now let's work on your basics. And it does hit you different. It hits different. It'll shake out every weakness you have, everything you're not confident in. And I can tell the difference because when I'm exhausted, I can still do Taekwondo fundamentals and it's nothing, right? I can still do it. I can be I can be falling down tired and still lock myself into a low block in a front stance, and it's there. And I do not have that in sword, so it's really interesting to see the difference and see how it can sort of quite literally take the legs out from under you. We dropped into a Pokosei and I was like, I think I might have torn something in my uniform. It's fine. I guess it's fine. I mean, I haven't looked over it with a fine tooth comb. They're pretty tough uniforms. Anyway, that was all. I just wanted to talk about that training situation. It was really interesting. Probably no videos tomorrow. Maybe no video Saturday. I might do a little shorty just to cover the food. Until then.